Hello everyone, it's Midge. So I am coming on. I've been playing around with the clay today and I'm going to show you guys what I'm working on and yeah, show you some kind of fun techniques. I've been making these this is a little ornament. Um, just a cute little bell, and then I've made some little stars, cute little stars. And let's see, a little stocking, cute. And so I'm going to show you this technique too, but I'm actually going to experiment on camera here. So we're going to see, isn't that cute? I love the swirl. So I'll show you these, but I'm going to show you right now. Here's another. I always have to do this. I don't know why. So I got these beautiful foils. These are these foils. I got pinks and purples and oranges and golds and blues and greens and just many different colors from Beebeecraft.com. And so I am going to, I've already got some foil in this, but we're going to play around and see what we can do. Something fun. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is these, I will put everything down in the description below. So what I've done is this is a nice piece of clay. This will be the back side of it. So I'm going to turn this over, and it doesn't matter. See, it picked up everything. This is white, so it picked up everything because I've been working on this, but it doesn't matter. No one's going to see that. So let me move these really quick over here. And I just, about 15 minutes ago, polyurethaned everything. So this is what I use when I seal Polymer clay. So I use polyurethane water-based in the crystal clear gloss. Okay. And I put it into a big jar like this. And it's milky, but it comes out clear when it dries. So I'm going to move that over here. So what I have done is I put this through my pasta machine. And I put this at, I would say, I think it was number 2. So it's thicker. So that way this could be the base. The pasta maker, I'll show you right here. Here's the pasta maker. And so I roll it through. I will be showing you guys, I'm getting a different pasta maker because this one is not hooked up. So I had to use it kind of wonky to get it to work today. I am getting another one. Yay, excited. It's the one I've been wanting. So here we go. This is what we're going to do. So I've turned this over because I want this to be on the back side of an ornament. So that way the back side has something pretty. And what we're going to do is I'm going to layer these. So these went through the pasta machine too. And so I cut them into squares. They're not perfect squares. Nothing about this project is perfect. And I did this on purpose because normally when I work with clay, I try to make everything exactly perfect. And I thought, you know what? No, we're not going to do it this way. I'm going to have some fun with it and just kind of be more free about it. So first things first is here I've got some gold, some pretty gold sheets from Beebeecraft.com right here. And I'm going to put this right on this piece of translucent clay that I cut into a rectangle, okay? So let me move that right here. I just don't want to let me move this green because I don't want it on the green. Okay, so these are really, really thin sheets. You can use this on paper, on all kinds of stuff. So I'm going to just put it here like this. I kind of fold it over. Sorry. I'm going to kind of push it in. Let me get my blade. So I want this to be on here pretty good. I'm just gonna kind of push it down into the clay. And it folds really nice into it. It's kind of like glitter, but it's like, I mean, it's in sheets, you know? So here is this. So what I'm gonna do first, this is a piece that is just like this piece here, but I'm gonna put this on the bottom. So I'm just gonna put this because this is gonna be the base, okay? Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this pretty translucent clay with some gold on it, just like this. I'm hoping this works. Today has just kind of been a funny day with clay for me. Some things have worked and some hasn't. So I've just been goofing around. And, okay. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, let's see, I think I'm going to put a piece of green. So this is a rectangular piece of green clay. And I'm going to use a green foil. And I'm going to put it right on. Here we go. I'll put it here. Gosh, this thing keeps making noise. I'll try to hold it while I'm doing it so it doesn't make a bunch of noise. I love working with clay. I'll tell you what, even when things don't turn out perfectly, it's just so fun to work with it. And it's so, what I like about clay is it's super relaxing, number one. But if you make a mistake, it's okay because you can do something else. That's how I came up with these swirls. Doing this was from a mistake. So it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. So I think what I'm going to do now is just put a piece of white down. And it's okay that there's stuff on it. Now I'm going to do red right here. And then I'm going to take a red foil sheet. Oops. Sorry if I moved it. Sorry, you guys. I am not used to this camera yet. Okay, so I'm going to put this right on top, just like that. I mean, these are so thin, these sheets. Just going to kind of push it on. Red is so pretty. I love these foils. Really, really pretty foils. Okay, so now, let's see, I went translucent, then I went green, then white, then red. So I think what I'll do now is I will do, actually, because I did white there, I'm going to do green here again. Let me get green foil. Let's see, these are clear now, or done. So let me get the green. Oops. There. Okay. That green is really dynamic. It's so shiny. Okay, let's get that. Then I think I'm going to do a piece of white again. And then here, I'm going to get I need to wipe my hands while I'm doing this. Okay, hold on. Stop that from moving. Sorry about that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get another piece of gold. I think the gold is so pretty. So I'm trying to stick with Christmas colors for this project. So here is some pretty gold. So I've got quite a bit of foil in between these sheets here of clay. So now I'm going to put the red right on top. And then I'm going to do one more red. Let's see. Here's the red. Oh, I hope this works. Let's see. Let's put that on there. Kind of a messy project. Okay. And this is a great way to make some gifts for your friends. Not expensive at all. The real expense comes when you're, you know, doing bulk of, you know, earrings and things like that. But this is not bad at all. And then I think I'm going to just put this piece right over here. So that way it just kind of has a, I don't care if anything gets on it or not. So, okay. So now I'm going to push everything down. Clay is kind of funny. It's like you don't want it to get too warm, because if you get it too soft, that's the warm makes it really soft, then it's all over the place. But you don't want it to be too hard that you can't work with it. So it's kind of finding that happy medium. And sometimes I have to let my clay rest while I'm working with it. I'm used to making little tiny things, like little itty bitty candy canes and cupcakes and cakes and pies and all that. So this is kind of new territory for me, but it's been fun learning today, I'll tell you. Okay, so I'm going to get my roller here. I'm just going to kind of roll a little bit. And I'm just kind of flattening this down. Okay. Now, I'm going to cut this into two so that it's easier for me to work with. Okay. So we'll start with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take just some different things that I have. So I have an X-Acto knife, that just the handle, and I'm going to push down. I'll push down here. Random, not really. And what I'm doing is I'm indenting this clay so that the clay moves inside. That's what I'm doing. Okay, so now I'm going to take, I've got knitting needles. Knitting needles are a must for clay. So I'm just going to kind of poke these in randomly. And then I think I'm going to take this star and just kind of go in just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to push it back together. This is my first time doing a clay tutorial, so bear with me here. Move this out. Flatten this a little bit. This piece is driving me crazy right there. Okay. So I've moved a lot of the clay has been moved inside. And now I'm just kind of bringing this back into shape. And here, I'll give it, let me give it closer. Oh, that's further. Okay. So I'm gonna have this just sit for a minute because it's getting really soft. So now I'm gonna move to this one. And I'm gonna kind of do the same thing. Kind of do some big circles. Some are deeper than others. And then use the needle, knitting needle here. And I'm gonna bring this all back together. I love Christmas. I love ornaments. Ornaments are my absolute favorite thing in the whole world. So I love making them. I love anything to do with ornaments. And clay always looks so pretty on a tree too. I have such a wide variety of stuff on my tree. There's no rhyme or reason for it. I have so many fun ornaments from so many people, and I love it. I just absolutely love pulling it out every year. So let's see here. Kind of push this back. I'm really hoping this works. I think it will. I think what I'm going to do, well, no. Okay. So this one's going to now rest. I'm going to rest it on a ceramic. Gets colder quicker. The glass helps too. It does, it does. Okay. So, fingers crossed. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off layers, and I'm going to be putting these layers right on top of this, okay? So you have to have a sharp, a nice sharp blade. I hope this is the sharp one. If not, I'll switch it. I can't tell. All my blades look the same. Let's see here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take out kind of swirls. I'm going to place, that one was a little too thick for my liking. There we go. there's this. So these are all different colors. I think I need to hit into some more. Let's see. Let's do this. Just hit a few. See, this is the point with clay. You can modify as you're going. You can just keep going and doing, adding stuff, taking it away. That's what I like about it. Is it's not set in stone, you know, until you bake it. Until you bake it, then it's set in stone. Let's see. Let's do I think I did a big one right there. This is the first time I've ever done something like this, so let's... I'm gonna let this one rest and let me grab this. Real quick, let's see, I'm gonna go really thin. Ooh, that turned out pretty. Let's see if I need to come closer for you guys to see. Let's see. There you go. So now I'm just taking this and I'm lightly just moving it wherever I want to. You know, you can place it wherever. Pretty. And then what I'll do, you can see the really pretty green. You can see it right here. I think I'll move that a little bit. Let's see. There's this. And then once I get through more of it, there'll be more red on the bottom part because this is definitely random. Oops. I hope I'm in frame here. Let's see. Move this a little closer. Move it right here. Sorry, I have family members over and they're all talking. If you hear that. Let's put that here. I don't know if you guys can see the foils. They're so pretty. Definitely shiny. There's red coming through. There's some green foil right there. I'm gonna put that right here. I think I'm gonna put that over here a little bit. There's red foil on this. So that's kind of random coming through. I wonder if I didn't get deep enough. Ooh, gosh, I hit the thing again with my foot. I'm sorry. Let me see here. I'm gonna try again. Because I really want a lot of I see foil. I do. These foils are great. I mean, how many did I get? It's like 200 and some in a thing, all different colors. And I work with so many different colors of clay and doing different stuff, so I'm really going to have fun just playing with them. But I've seen people use them on when they do mixed media, because you can get the gilding. I think it's like almost like a gilding paint you can do. And super, super pretty though. Just makes everything really, really shine up. So I'm going to let this rest for a second while I grab this one. I'm going to try. Let's see. Like I said, this is my first time doing this. Oh, it's really pretty. Here it is. You can definitely see the... I don't know if you guys can see it as well as I can. Ooh, that was kind of a big chunk. Here's some gold, or some gold. Here's some red. I'm gonna have to run. I may not run it through the pasta machine. I may just use the roller. There's so many different levels in here. Here's this one. I'm just kind of putting them random. Okay, let's see how this one went. Make sure I'm in frame. Yeah, I definitely see sparkle. Oops. Put that right there. And then I'm going to use some cookie cutters to cut out some cute little ornies. Oops. Let me see how far. Yeah, because it didn't go as far down. Let me see here. Yep, I need to keep hitting it in. So some are like big patterns, some are small. Interesting. Like I said, this is the first time I've done this, so let's see here. So I think what I'm going to do now, I got this right here. Let me move that here. I'm just going to roll a little bit. Oops, making a lot of noise. Let me get this piece of paper, and I'm going to make sure it's all sticking together. Sorry. Hope you guys don't have earbuds. You're gonna hate me. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't know if you guys can see the foils or not. They're really pretty. Very, very shiny. Let's see. This would be important to use the actual blade, huh? I love this new glass table I got. It's so nice. So now what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do a couple of So these cookie cutters, just regular cookie cutters, nothing fancy about it. And you just kind of put them where you think. And the cool thing is that once everything is baked, this is what it looks like right here. And I'm going to show you how I do that swirl effect too with the pieces left over. Let's do a small. I love these. I think that's really pretty. So I think I'm going to do kind of in between. Let's see. Got a little tree here too. Some gold in it. Let's see. I'm going to do another small. Okay. It's pretty. It is pretty. And then you clean it up a little bit because you don't want there to be big edges. Now, I don't know if you can see all the foils. They're really, really shiny, but I don't know if the camera is going to catch up on that. This is so pretty. And so I'm going to just use a, because I'm going to do a side. So I put this right here, made a little hole, and this will just smooth over the edges. So it doesn't look like it was from a cookie cutter, you know. Take that off. I am making more of a mess than I am with anything, huh? That's pretty. It's really pretty. If you've never tried clay, you really should. It's just fun. You can just get some cookie cutters. It doesn't matter what kind. You can use the plastic ones. You can use anything. And these foils, like, take it to a whole different level. But, I mean, Christmas ornaments are for ever and ever on your tree, you know? And what a fun project with the kids, too. This is really pretty. So let me put a hole right through that gold foil. And I'll put that right here. And I just cook them on the ceramic tiles. And I use a, here in my craft room, I use a toaster oven. And I cook them, I think it's at like 175 for about 20 minutes. And then let them cool off. And then I polyurethane everything. They're nice and shiny. And I think this one turned out really pretty. Really, really pretty. So put this right here through. And then, you know, you can put a pretty ribbon through it, pretty bow after they're all sealed and done. I don't know if you can see all the gold and the green. It's really pretty. Another one right here. So I'll go ahead and put the hole right here. And put it over here. And then I'll do the same with these in a little bit here. I'm going to move them right now because I'm going to show you, now that we have this, we have the gold foil. You can see the red foil right here. All of it. Let me kind of move out just a tad. Okay. So now I'm going to take some of these leftovers. I'm going to make a circle. Okay. And I am going to take an acrylic block. I'm going to put it right down here on my glass table. So you can use marble, you can use glass, you can use acrylic, you can use a cookie sheet, whatever you can, but this you have to use an acrylic block, okay? So I'm going to put my acrylic block right over it, and I'm going to start twirling. And I'm just doing a little bit of pressure, not too much at once. And I'm pushing down, and I'm keeping in the same circular motion over and over and over. So you can kind of start seeing things are going to start moving. So let me take it back to this level real quick. You can see the white got with the red made a little pink right there. So come right here, go around. This is much harder to do on film than it is when I do it on my own. Okay, I can see it starting to move. So I'm going to just show it to you really quick. You can see the swirl is starting. So it's starting, you can see all the little flakes, but you can see the I almost call it like a wave almost. Let me put this down again. We're going to go in the same direction. A little bit more pressure. And I'm going to keep doing this until I get the swirl that I like. And then I kind of go fast at the end and kind of press down. So I've got this swirl going right here. I've got a little one right here. And then I take the roller and I flatten it out. This is how I do them. Get my cutter. Just like that. So it looks like that. You can see the wave, which is kind of nice for when you're doing an ornament. So you can either use a bigger one. Let me use a smaller one. Where is the smaller? Where's my smaller? Come on. Yeah, I've got a bunch of little cookie cutters here. I've got a really, really tiny one there. I don't know what I did with, oh, here it is. Okay, this is a perfect one. I want to do a little bell. I'm going to kind of put it off to the side a little. And the swirl's right there. I think that's really cute. And you can see all of the pretty foils that came through. See the layering on the sides here. Here's the back. It's kind of got the little swirl. I have made a big mess. And then I think I'm going to put the little hole right here. And I can wait and do a hole after too. That's a fun thing with polymer clay. You can paint on them. You can do all kinds of stuff. So let's kind of clean that up. Just right here. And then I'm going to put it right here. Let's see. I'm going to grab, this one has foils on it too. It has gold and has a lot of translucent color, the translucent, and then green, and then it's got gold. And so what I'm going to do with this is something I'm going to do. So hold on. I'm going to go in a circle, and then I'm going to take this. I didn't want this much. So I'm going to just kind of put it around really quick. Okay, let me move this over. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's do another swirl. Oh, it's a little harder. Hold on. It's because I have to have a little clay show because it moves otherwise. Hold on. Let's go ahead. Roll it. Now it should be better. Okay. So we're going to go around like we did before. It would help if I cleaned it up. Hold on. I pushed down when I was... Start this again. Okay. And the key to it is it's the pressure. You don't want to press too much. My clay is really warm. So you don't want to press too much too soon. You really want this to go in a circular motion over and over and over again, because that's what's going to make the round swirl. I hope I'm in frame here. I'm trying to look at the camera and this at the same time. Probably shouldn't do that. So going around. And then when you get to where you kind of want to go with it, not right there. I can see the swirl. Hold on. Yeah, I can see it. It's because my clay is warm. Let's try this again. You can see the clay, it's because I've got so much gold on the outside. Probably should have waited until I did this, but it's okay. By gosh, I'm going to do it. Okay, so I'm going, there we go, I got it good. Takes a little bit of practice to do this. That's why today I've been playing with clay all day, because I haven't been using clay in quite a few months. And the swirl is there. You can't really tell because of the... Hold on here. You can if I probably press it down. Let's go down. Yep, now you can see it. Hold on. Here we go. These are really pretty pendants too, but you can see the swirl. I've started. It's not as deep as a swirl as the other one that I did, but it is a swirl. It's a swirl. Let's see. I think I'm going to do this one as a star because it's just small and cute. And I like the colors. And this will look so cute in a Christmas tree up on, you know, with the small ones. I like them up on top. I have so many Christmas, beautiful Christmas ornaments. They're just, I just love them. And I love my kids made, like when they were little. That's what would be fun with this. So let me get this. So I've got all kinds of different colors here. Scrap pieces, which are awesome to have. And so let me get this going. So you can see I had a scrap of the red and white. I've got some white, and then I have this colored. And you can see the foils that are all in it. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead. You don't have to mix it in. You don't have to. This is why I love keeping scraps. So I'm going to cut this in half. Yep, totally pretty. Totally pretty. Okay, so let's do another one. Let me move some stuff. Okay. Hopefully this one will work a whole lot better. So going around and around and around and around, and I can see it's working. And you can see all the pretty colors. Oh, that's so pretty. You see the swirl? It's going here and it's going here. Very, very pretty. And this right here, I just switch it to the other side so I can see the other side. And so if I want this one to be kind of more like this one, yeah, this is a nice swirl. You see? And so then if you just take it, press it down a little, and you don't even have to press it down if you don't want to. You can make it right into a bead. You can do anything you want. I think, let's do a bigger star. Make sure. Ooh, I like that. And then we'll just, isn't that pretty? So these gold foils, green foils, red foils, pink, you name it. Let me move that. See a little boo-boo there. These are so much fun to work with, and they're so pretty. These are so pretty. Look at that. Very, very pretty. Thank you very much, Beebeecraft, for allowing me to do this and getting me back into clay. Slowly but surely. And so, yes, I'm going to bake these up, and then we will have these pretties right here. So have fun. Try some, and go on to beebeecraft.com. I will put their link down below, but definitely try these beautiful foils and have some fun. Have some fun with clay, with family. Have the family come over. Even if you don't have kids, have a Polymer clay foil ornament party. Okay, you guys, thank you, and thank you, Beebeecraft. And you guys have a fabulous day, and we will talk soon. All right, bye-bye.